Hello. Today, we have a drama story. Title: Am I the A for refusing to attend my brother's wedding after he didn't want to invite me? For context, I, 21F, have an older brother, 25M, who is getting married later this year. We used to be somewhat close growing up but drifted apart after he met his now fiancée, 24F. Their relationship seemed to create a rift between us that we never quite managed to bridge. From the start, his fiancée and I didn't really get along. We kept it civil for the sake of my brother and the family, so I thought there were no hard feelings between us. However, I recently discovered that might not be the case. About 4 weeks ago, my grandmother called to ask if I wanted to go dress shopping with her for the wedding. I was confused because I didn't even know my brother was engaged. I assumed they hadn't mentioned it because I don't live with my parents anymore, but it seemed strange that no one posted about the proposal. Later, I discovered his fiancée had blocked me on Instagram when I saw her private account on my boyfriend's phone. About a week ago, my mom called and asked if I received my invitation. She mentioned that my brother's fiancée was supposed to give them to my boyfriend since they work at the same company. When I said no, she got very irritated. After talking to my brother, she called me back and said I didn't need an invitation and that I was invited. I felt hurt and told her I wasn't going without an official invite. I felt that if they didn't want me there enough to send an invitation, I didn't want to be there. Now, my family is saying I'm the A for not accepting the phone invitation and accusing me of wanting to ruin her wedding day. They think I should just let it go and attend, but I feel disrespected and excluded. I didn't want to cause drama, but it feels like they didn't consider my feelings at all. My brother hasn't even reached out to explain or apologize. Update: My parents and brother showed up at my house. Luckily my boyfriend was home too. Oh, and I'm definitely not going to the wedding. Here's what happened. My brother's fiancée really doesn't want me at the wedding. My parents and brother are trying to convince her to invite me, but after everything, I'm not interested. They came to our house to tell me I should apologize to my brother's fiancée. I was fine with it, but I wanted to know what I was apologizing for. They told me they couldn't specify what it was but said it happened 2 years ago when my future sister-in-law and I worked together at the same company. I tried to find out what it was, but they wouldn't tell me. My boyfriend got upset and told them that if they can't even tell me what I did wrong, there's no reason for me to apologize. My brother then said he doesn't care if we don't attend, but my grandparents told him if he doesn't invite me, they're also not going. That's the only reason they want me there. So, I decided I'm not going to the wedding. My boyfriend and I are going on a trip for the weekend. Not to be petty, but just to enjoy ourselves. Final update. So my grandparents called me the following morning asking if I got invited to the wedding. I said no, and they were so mad. Turns out, my grandparents were paying for the wedding. My brother had told everyone he was covering the costs himself, but that wasn't true. When my grandparents found out, they decided to stop paying for the wedding after future sister-in-law also refused to tell them what she was upset about. My parents have stepped up to cover the rest of the wedding expenses. Meanwhile, my grandparents, my boyfriend, and I will be enjoying a great weekend together. Thank you to everyone for your comments and advice. I really appreciate it.